The best investments for beginners in 2022. In fact, investing in your future is one of the best long-term moves you can make, especially if you're a few decades from retirement. While investing itself is simple once you get set up, it's not always easy to know where to start. The amount of available investing information can be staggering, and you might easily find yourself sifting through ill-advised stock picks, unsolicited advice from family members, and market news that's always full of drama. Getting started early in investing often is the secret to a healthy retirement account. Before you start investing, it's important to nail down a few things. Experts recommend that you have about 6 months' worth of expenses in a savings account put aside before you invest seriously in the market. However, if you have an employer-sponsored 401k, it's not a bad idea to at least begin contributing to it while building your emergency fund. In most cases, it's advisable to pay off high-interest debt before you start investing. Those with student loans or mortgages below 5% APR may want to chip away at their debt slowly while also investing in the stock market. After you have enough set aside in a rainy day fund, review your budget and invest as much as you feel comfortable doing, or can. This is where specific retirement accounts like an employee-sponsored 401k or Roth or traditional IRA come in. Using a retirement account to purchase investments is an effective way to invest long-term. Unlike a retirement account, which has specific tax advantages given you withdraw from it at the appropriate age, 59.5 is the earliest, a regular investment account where you can be taxed on gains and withdrawals is known as a brokerage account. With a brokerage account, you can buy securities like stocks, bonds, and index funds. Unlike retirement accounts, there are no rules around how much you can contribute and when you can withdraw. Check out Next Advisor's list of the best online stock brokers to see the best options for low fees and good customer service. Experts love target date funds, and for good reason. Target date funds are a mix of stocks and bonds in a single fund that automatically become more conservative over time. Target date funds provide a simple way to save for a defined date and time, and they offer access to a variety of markets, says Fabiano. Target date funds are a great place to get started if you want something easy. You can invest in one through your employee-sponsored 401k plan, a brokerage account, or through your individual Roth or traditional IRA. In fact, millionaire investor and founder of Personal Finance Club told Next Advisor that if he could redo his entire portfolio, he'd invest in a single target date fund. Index funds are investments that track an index and seek to match it, such as the total market, the S&P 500, and many others. An index fund is an exciting and relatively safe way to make your first investment because it's diversified, has lower fees, and exposes you to a big slice of the market with a single transaction, says Melanie Mortimer, president at SIFMA Foundation, an educational nonprofit organization. You can also start investing in index funds with small amounts of money. Most major investment managers offer comparable funds that the average consumer can easily open with a low initial investment. Next Advisor recommends low-cost, broad market index funds as an excellent place to begin investing. Like a target date fund, index funds can be purchased through a taxable brokerage account or through tax-advantaged retirement accounts, like your 401k, or traditional or Roth IRA. An ETF is a type of security that tracks a particular index, sector, or commodity that you can buy and sell throughout the day just like a stock. Compared to mutual funds, which you can only trade once per day when the market closes, ETFs are traded on an exchange, hence the name. Because of their tax efficiency, ETFs are also a great choice for taxable brokerage accounts. You can stick with a robo-advisor, or consider Next Advisor's list of best online brokers for a more traditional or self-guided option. When the money is in your account, be sure it's not just sitting there. Depending on your account type, it's not always enough to simply move money over. With many online brokers, you need to take the additional step of purchasing the stock or fund you want to invest in. Pro tip for most investors, we recommend a low-cost, broad market index fund that tracks the total stock market or the S&P 500, which are available with most brokers and retirement plans. You don't want to check it every day, says Fabiano. With consistency, time in the market, and investments you feel good about, you'll be setting up your future self with plenty of cash when you're ready to retire. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.